in college, the way it happens, right, this time management thing is very difficult, right? Because you want to understand something, you want to go in detail about something else, but you don't get enough time, right? You have to attend all the lectures, and it's like attendance issues are there, and then maybe professor might take a quiz today, you have to go, it could be a random quiz, so you have to show up, and all these things will always be there. Your target should be just to make the best out of it. As I said, if you're not allowed to take a laptop with yourself, take a book and try to just do that, right? I'm in semester 2. By now, they taught Hello World in C, JavaScript, HTML, PHP, Python, SQL, and CSS. I'm not very good at Hello Worlding. Hard relate, Rishikesh. Exactly right. Today's workshop was like once in a while. It's generally they would even not even care about teaching. They just want to spend students' time and mess them up. Right. See, both of you guys, I can totally relate. Okay, first of all, it's every college student's life, right? At the same point of time, these clubs, for example, they'll ask you to come. Okay, they have this technical fest coming up, and they'll ask that, okay, everyone has to be there on the ground floor. All the seniors will come and say that, no, why were you not there? And they'll try to fight with you, and all these things will always be there. See, this is what college life teaches you, right? You, even in corporate world, this is going to happen. There will be recruiters, there will be HR managers who are going to teach you that, who are going to ask you to do some courses about security, about cyber security, about female security policy. I don't know, POSH, for example, like how should you behave in front of public, and you have to spend hours doing it, right? And see, at the end, it's their job to make sure that you do it, and it's your job to make sure that you do it as well, so that your manager doesn't is not in the zone where he has to ask you to do it. But at the same point of time, how can you do it quickly, right? So if they ask you to attend the workshop, go and attend the workshop, right? Posh mentioned, yes, right? Like, I mean, these things are funny, right? And they're required. But at the same point of time, people are not really going to follow the rules. If they were going to follow the rules, the world would be a beautiful place. At the same point of time, they have rules for a reason, and you still are supposed to let them know that these are the rules, right? We had to our workshop on it 4th day of college, or is it? You have workshop on Posh in college? That's very interesting, because I don't think I think college is the last place where Posh is followed. To be honest, like, I mean, all the rules are broken in college nowadays, right? In our times, it was different, right? Even when we had to take a number of a girl, it took us months to just kind of, I mean, took us by that mean, me and my circle, for example. It took us some time. It took us 15 to 20 days to have that courage to go and ask, hey, can we chat on WhatsApp? I'm like, okay. But that was 2016. It's still not old. I'm not that old. Yeah. But that's what I'm telling you guys, right? You go to a lecture, you think it's not of your use. You try to spend more time understanding the context itself by going deep into that. Take a library, like go to library, get a book of that course only. Go into that, go into detail, try to do your assignment only at that point of time. Be smart, guys. See, again, I'm saying I'm not promoting that you should ignore the professor or doing all of that. See, take the back seat, open something else. Like sometimes I would even watch any course or something, because I know this workshop is of no use for me, but then college has forced us because they wanted to show some attendance that, see, this workshop had so many people that like you attended and all. Sure, okay, we'll go and just do something else, or sometimes even enjoy, right? For example, if I'm spending 7 days a week working hard, if there's on a 6th day they ask that everyone has to attend this workshop, so maybe sit with your friends and do a bit of masti and all, right? Like just kind of enjoy that company and make fun of things here and there. Of course, don't be rude and all, right? Yes, I mean, you have to make time for your work as well, but sometimes just enjoy and let it be. Like, life is not running away, okay? If you think your time is getting wasted, make sure that you waste it fully, so that once you go back home, you feel like, okay, your time has been wasted. Now you have to go and work. What people do wrong is when they are wasting time, they are thinking that, oh, I'm wasting time, oh, I'm wasting time, oh, I'm wasting time. So they have not really wasted time as well. What I mean is, when you're enjoying, you enjoy it 100%. When you're working, you work 100%. And guys, please, by what I mean, enjoy 100% doesn't mean that you should cross limits. Like that you should, like being in Bangalore, I kind of hate the culture here when people kind of break the trust of their partners. They think it's cool and all. I don't mean that. When I mean that you're enjoying if you're on a trip, enjoy. Okay. But once you're back, know that you're back. So this is what 100% enjoying means. By the way, you're on point. Most professor will not complain if you are learning on your own, unless they do. If they do, don't do it again. Exactly right. That's exactly what I'm saying. See, you should not offend a professor as well. Never ever fight with a professor. He can actually fail you. No matter what you say, that it's not written in the constitution and all. A professor is the strongest person in that room right now. Okay, and he's old as well. You cannot ideally. You should not make fun of him as well. What he would really love is that if he's teaching mathematics and you are picking up the same book from library and just saying that, okay, I was just curious, I was learning it more, and he's going to be very impressed, right? I explored ML field. I'm waiting for this semester to get over and we'll do a bunch of courses. Exactly, like whatever you want to do, you do it right and just do it religiously. Be sincere about life, and you will rock the what's the song? Rock and roll, Sony. Yeah, when I'm back home, I'm kind of stressed from the college lectures. That's what I'm saying, right? I'll tell you what we used to do, okay?